Hi everybody and welcome to 120. On June 11th, Rupert Murdoch wrote down the value of Sun newspaper to £1. On June 21st, Sun publishes and prints the most expensive ministerial photo of a decade, in which Matt Hancock is kissing and groping an aide and a classmate. And while the opposition and the Labour are all relishing should they call him Matt Hancock or Matt Hancock, that's besides the point. You see, till about a few months ago even, Prime Minister's phone number was his ministerial or mayoral phone number of his days as the mayor of London, and in plain sight in public directory, and he's talking on the same number, or at least till a few months ago. Then we had the episode of classified documents of Ministry of Defence and MOD being found on a bus station in Kent, which begs the question, should now the adversaries have a bus driver at the last shift picking up such documents from across the country and bus stations? And now this episode of, the breach of privacy, which would be the concern for all of us, but there is a much more subtle point here. You see, the protection of healthcare sector and the NHS and all the CCTV and all the, surveillance of that is outsourced to an American company. Well, that's all good, but America itself has been, till a few years ago, as it's in plain sight, has been snooping on its own allies, as like Angela Merkel with Denmark and, all the NATO members. And that begs the question, if NHS is the crown jewel in the eyesight of American companies, various administrations, even Trump, if you remember, for privatization and being Americanized, isn't there a credible UK company to look after the NHS? I guess what I'm trying to say is that being groped and kissing and seeing a minister doing such acts in public office is one thing. Finding the country and its most precious asset as NHS being groped by financiers or various administrations or governments is another thing. In between, do keep well, look after yourself, and do subscribe. See you soon.